Section 58. Mahamate Bodhisattva then asked the Buddha, Bhagavan, the Bhagavan has said that a man or woman who commits the 5 avicii deeds does not fall into avicii hell. Bhagavan, how is it that a man or woman who commits the 5 avicii deeds does not fall into avicii hell? The Buddha told Mahamate, Listen carefully and ponder this well, and I will tell you. Mahamate said, Wonderful, Bhagavan. May we be so instructed. The Buddha told Mahamate, What are the 5 avicii deeds? They are killing one's father or one's mother, killing an arhat, disrupting the Sangha, and maliciously drawing the blood of a Buddha. Mahamate, what is the mother of every being? It is desire and joy together with the thirst to be reborn, on which one depends as if on one's mother. And ignorance is the father by means of which one is born into the village of the senses. Severing these 2 roots is what is meant by killing one's mother and one's father. And when the passions that lie hidden like plague-infected rats are exterminated, this is what is meant by killing an arhat. And what is meant by disrupting the Sangha? When the assembly of different characteristics that form the skandhas is utterly destroyed, this is what is meant by disrupting the Sangha. Mahamate, because the body of the 7 forms of consciousness is unaware that external characteristics, be they individual or shared, are nothing but perceptions of one's own mind, one uses the merciless purity of the 3 liberations to behead the Buddha of the 7 forms of consciousness once and for all. This is what is meant by maliciously drawing the blood of a Buddha. Mahamate, any man or woman who commits such deeds, namely the 5 unrelenting deeds, are themselves called unrelenting. Moreover, Mahamate, I will now tell you about the external avicii deeds, so that once you and the other bodhisattvas have heard this, you will not be prone to foolishness in the future. And what are these avicii deeds? They are the 5 avicii deeds I first spoke of. Anyone who commits these cannot attain any of the 3 liberations. But aside from such avicii deeds as these, there are also avicii deeds manifested by spiritual power. This refers to the spiritual power of Shravakas, the spiritual power of bodhisattvas, and the spiritual power of Tathagatas, who use their powers of transformation to manifest avicii deeds in order to encourage others who commit avicii crimes to put an end to their transgressions. However, those who keep committing avicii deeds cannot avoid what is unrelenting. Only if they become aware that these are nothing but perceptions of their own mind, and they abandon projections of a body and what belongs to a body, and attachments to a self and what belongs to a self, or they eventually meet a good friend, can they escape their projections of continuity in another existence. The Buddha then repeated the meaning of this in verse.
Desire is the mother, ignorance is the father. The Buddha is consciousness of objective realms, passions are the arhats, and the skandhas are the Sangha, who is unrelenting in their extermination, who commits these 5 avicii deeds, doesn't enter avicii hell.